Well, hello. We've been waiting for you. Please sign in.
There's plenty of cool things to do on this floor, but unless we're on a mission, it all seems pretty pointless to me. Click on the inventory to start a mission. Let's take a look at that transquizzer and select another mission. One of the oldest and most peculiar inventions of all time is the boomerang. A boomerang is hardly more than a curved stick, but it puzzled scientists for many years. Nobody could explain why it returns to the person who throws it in the air. The people who made the first boomerang didn't know why it worked. They only knew that it worked. What was the first boomerang used for?
It's a sad fact of history, Miss Winkle, but the world's first mailman was a lazy fellow. He was sick of making his rounds, so he figured out a way to attach the letters to a boomerang. That way he could deliver the mail without leaving his house.
That's right, Polly. The boomerang was invented by the world's first mailman. And you should have seen the muscles that developed in his throwing arm, especially during the holidays when he had all those extra packages. Oh, my. Give me a break. How could you deliver the mail with a boomerang? My guess is that the boomerang was invented way before the postal system. We better do something about this historical blunder. We don't want the postal workers to get mad at us. Click on the inventory button to put away the transquizzer.
Boo-Booly has found an error. Well, I've got Oswald, the robotic mailman, on my side. He's back in time, making sure I score 100 on my quiz. You want Oswald to return? First, find these 4 clues: a slingshot, a bird's nest, a lock and key, and a surfboard.
Who's going to deliver the mail now that Polly's reprogrammed Oswald, the robotic mailman? It's time to return Oswald to sender. Let's find those clues and do like a boomerang. We'll throw ourselves into history, and then we'll come back again. Stand back now. Shh! I'm going to try to sense this area out for clues. Bingo! I've sensed a mission clue in the kitchen. Well, the door's locked again. Time to figure out the combinations to those locks.
Oh, please hurry. I'm faint with hunger.
It looks like you have to solve an addition problem to open this lock. That's no problem for you. I don't think that number's right. Try again.
You added the numbers correctly, but the result is too big to fit on one time. Okay, now the extra amount in the tens place has been carried over.
You got the first lock. 2 more to go. This time you'll have to solve a subtraction problem. Good luck.
It looks like 10 ones have been borrowed from the tens column and...
All right, you got 2 locks. Just 1 more. You'll need to know how to multiply to solve this problem. Ready? Nope, that's not... I don't think that number's right. Try again. that number's right. Try again. Nope, that's not right. I don't think that number's right. Try again. I don't think that number's right. Try again. You did it! I knew Polly couldn't keep us out. We're in the kitchen again, and you know what that means. Robot buffet. It looks like Mort is mighty hungry.
If you feed him what he wants shortly, he's got a mission clue for you. But if you feed him anything that disagrees with him, I'd head for the hills if I were you.
I guess we don't have a choice. Chow time, and Mort's ready to munch.
All ready.
So, what'll it be tonight, Monsieur Mort?
You know what sounds good? Polly's chocolate pudding supreme. And that goes great with plain old cream, refined sugar, some good soap, and used axle grease.
Yum! That sounds delicious. Now click on the on-off switch in front of the feeding machine, and I'll crank this baby into gear. Dig in.
Bravo! Thank you. You truly are a master chef.
You did it! Man, Mort is one robust robot.
Thank you so much. And please, this is for you.
Okay, stash that clue in your inventory and let's finish this mission. This floor's empty. Let's try another one. I'm picking up a clue reading in the professor's biosphere. I'm picking up a mission clue vibe from the biosphere. We've got to get in there and seek it out.
Oh, Snotley, you think you're so smart, and you're just really a lucky guesser. Sure, there's a mission clue in there, but I'd like to see you try and find it.
Don't forget, you said you'd give us some hints once we get inside the biosphere.
Didn't I say I would? Now get out of here before I change my mind.
Moment of truth time. Click on the launch button if you want to launch an Okay, now we can navigate the Explorer around the biosphere by watching it on this monitor. Click on the monitor for a closer look. Ooh, we're back.
birds of a feather. Both of you are stuck in an airlock. What kind of animal can migrate from the North Pole to the South Pole and back again? A deer, a bear, or a bird? I knew you'd get that one. I know you must be getting hungry, so we'll get this over with quickly. An animal that eats other animals is called what? An omnivore, a carnivore, or an herbivore? Yeah, so you got it right. Welcome to my world. Now get to work. Which animal lives part of the day underwater? A limpet, an elf owl, or a dolphin? You're out of there. Look, it's a yellow-bellied bottom feeder. Oh, it's only you, Rotley. Which of the following is microscopic in size? A baobab tree, an elf owl, or plankton? Just a lucky guess. This species of question could easily fit in the empty space located between Botley's ears. Which of these eats animals? An antelope, an acacia tree, a sea anemone? I knew you'd get that one. You're so spineless, Gutley. All you have to do is answer a few measly questions. Which animal poisons its prey? A vulture, a jellyfish, or an orangutan? Wait till next time.
Found. Animal that hasn't changed. Geriometer senses. The oldest living reptile. Survivor from the age of... Blood thermolator readout. A mammal that has warm blood, suckles its young, and breathes with lungs. The biggest creature ever to live on Earth. This is a blue whale.
That was some smooth landing. Now we can open that... That was nice work. Great. I've got a strong reading in the shrinking machine room. Now we're back at the Shrink-O-Matic.
Just let me know if you need any information about my darling specimens.
Yeah. So I hid a mission clue in one of the specimens. Still, you'll never find it unless you can figure out this hint. Which specimen forms a basket with its legs? Egbert uses the basket to collect more specimens.
Goodness, what a thought. I only use the most sterile collection devices when gathering my specimens. Basket, indeed.
Bald eagle. This noble-looking bird of prey.
Bat. Bats are flying mammals. Honeybee. Bees are flying insects that live in colonies called cicada. A cicada is a small dragonfly. The scary-looking dragonfly is a perfectly harmless flying insect.
You think that's the right specimen?
Happy trails.
Tis a far better thing, Arthur! You're pretty good at this. Here we go! We found it! Just pick up the clue and add it to the inventory. There are no mission clues on this. Okay, all sensors indicate that Polly hid a mission clue in the robot maze. We're back at the maze again. See the box down there? Maybe Polly has put something in there again.
You're so right, Botley. And this time it's not going to be easy. Maybe you and your little friend should just give up now and go play with some of my old baby toys.
Someday. Don't listen to her. I know you can do it. Remember, we have to program the robot to reach the box. Oops. Nice going. You had him in the palm of your hand the whole time. Beautiful job. Just pick up the clue and add it to the inventory. All right, we got all the mission clues. Now all we need is enough invention points. We need 3,000 total. We're gonna have to play some of the games on this. Polly didn't hide a mission clue here, but the professor's spaceship is missing. Maybe she launched it with some spare invention points.
I hope you and your buddy enjoyed the void because that's where you're headed.
Come on, Polly, give us an idea where to look.
I guess it's time for another space odyssey, Cotley. And here's your clue.
I have no idea what's in store for us this time, but we have no choice. Click on the telescope. So there's Polly's transmission and our hint. You better act fast before it's sucked into the black hole. Polly's hints are 6 radio packets big, and it looks like a shower of comets is approaching, so watch out! If they get too close, turn the back of the ship toward them, and you probably won't sustain any damage. Nice shooting. You got a radio. Great! You got another radio wave packet. Nice shooting. You got a radio packet. Wait a maneuver! You got another did no damage. Wait a maneuver! You got another radio wave packet. All right, you got all the radio packets. Now we can decode Polly's hint. Back at the alien decoder, and it looks like Polly's hint is about to reach us from the black hole. Yep. Here. Something's not right. We gotta fix this sentence. I couldn't make any sense out of that, but you managed to find a real sentence. Great. I couldn't make any sense out of that, but you managed to find a real sentence. Great. Hey, you made quick sense out of that messy sentence. Something's not right. We gotta fix this sentence. Hey, you made quick sense out of that messy sentence. Not done yet. There's more to figure out. Hey, you made quick sense out of that messy sentence. Not done yet. There's more to figure out. Way to go! You nailed the code!
Ancient people feared the anger of the gods. If the gods were happy, spring arrived. If the gods were unhappy, winter never ended. The ancient Babylonians called me the Ram. I am a male sheep who symbolizes strength. Everybody prayed for my arrival because I brought spring.
Way to go! The hint is unscrambled. Now we just have to go to the star chart and figure out where in the universe she's... You have an idea which Click on any of the constellations, and this machine will tell you a little bit about them. Click on the hint button to replay Polly's hint. Click on the constellation again if you think it's the one where Polly sent the mission clue.
Aries looks like a power...
Way to go! You picked the right constellation, and now the ship is heading back here. Touchdown! All right, put those invention points in. All right, we got all the mission clues. Now all we need is enough invention points. We need 3,000 total. We've collected all the mission clues. We've collected all the... I'm not picking up a mission clue. We're underground.
If I were an animal, what would I be? I know. Figure this one out. Which animal feeds exclusively on royal jelly? A jellyfish, a king cobra, or a queen bee? That was way too easy. Bear with me, Drotley. This will all be over soon. Which animal sheds its antlers every year? A mule deer, a rhinoceros, or an elephant? Yeah, so you got it right. If I give you another question, will you please buzz off? Which animal has a furry body? A whale, an elephant, or a bee? Everyone knows that. Back again? Boy, you're as stubborn as a mule, aren't you, Plopley? Which animal climbs rocks the best? A giraffe, a rattlesnake, or a goat? Big deal, you got one right. You think this is hard? You're just making a mountain out of a molehill. Which animal is an herbivore? A vulture, a crocodile, or a bighorn sheep? I knew you'd get that one.
Spotted, 300-pound plant-eating herbivore. Its horns can be heard from miles around. Ultrasound marked. A huge mass of snow slides down a mountainside at speeds of 100 miles per hour.
Hey, nice landing. Click on a key. That was nice work. Now store those. We've collected all the mission clues, but we're a little short in the invention point department. We need 3,000 total. How about playing a game on the 3rd floor to win some more Back in the painting gallery.
Hey, Polly, if you want any extra invention points, you gotta paint me a picture. You think you can manage this? The goldfish. The goldfish got loose in the living room and kept banging into the toy spaceship with the little green man inside while the goofy music played.
Click on an empty frame to start some. Hey, it's a weird. What fine work! Even Polly's satisfied. Grab the invention points and add them to the inventory. We've got everything. We should go. We've got everything we need. Take it. Okay. Ready for another spin of the wheel? Just click on the on button.
You're clued in to the only game show that can literally throw you back in time. I'm your host, Monty Monitor, and this is Hollywood Squares. Your first clue is a slingshot, and it will tell you what this mission is all about. A slingshot is a forked stick with an elastic strap used for hurling stones. It's a smaller version of an ancient weapon called a sling. Ancient warriors used a sling to launch the world's first missiles. Which of the following ancient weapons is most like a slingshot? Bullseye! The bow and arrow is like a slingshot that shoots pointy sticks. In ancient times, it was used in warfare and for hunting. People now use the bow and arrow to play what sport? Bullseye! Archery is the name of the sport using bows and arrows. Like many games, archery has its origins in combat. Which of the following toys was also once a weapon? Terrific! Boomerangs were invented for hunting animals. Your accurate aim has helped you find what your mission is all about.
Bang, zoom! Polly sent Oswald the mailman robot back to the time when boomerangs were invented. Keep going, you're doing great.
Your second clue's a lock. The lock is the key to finding out where you need to go on your mission. Locks may seem like a modern invention, but people were using locks as far back as 3,400 years ago. Where was the lock invented 3,400 years ago? That's the key. The ancient Egyptians were the first to invent locks and keys. Egypt is located on which continent? Survey says yes. Egypt is in Africa, and Africa is the second largest continent next to Asia. Africa is a continent made up of many countries. Which continent has only one country on it? Aye, mate, you did it! Australia is the only continent that's also a country. It's famous for koala bears, kangaroos, and yes, boomerangs.
Okay, so boomerangs were invented in Australia. That means we're 2 clues away from getting Oswald back.
Your third clue is a bird's nest. The bird's nest will lead you to the people who invented the boomerang. Birds build nests to keep their eggs safe and warm. Which bird builds a big nest since it lays the world's largest egg? Exactly! The African ostrich is the world's largest bird. It makes sense that it would lay the largest egg. The African ostrich is too big to fly. Which other bird can't fly either? That answer was a turkey. That's right. Emus are enormous flightless birds, so big, in fact, that some people ride them like horses. The emu was hunted by the people who inhabited Australia long before the Europeans arrived. What are those people called? Absolutely! The Aborigines invented the boomerang. Some Aborigines maintained their ancient way of life.
So the boomerang was invented in Australia by the Aborigines. Now all we need is a date.
Attention all dudes. Your fourth clue is a surfboard. Ride the wave to when in history your mission will take you. You may think the surfboard is a modern invention, but it's not. An explorer named Captain James Cook sailed to the Pacific Ocean 200 years ago, and boy, was he shocked to find people riding the waves on surfboards. Captain James Cook was a European explorer who sailed to the Pacific Ocean from which country? Jolly good. Captain Cook was an Englishman who made an expedition to Australia 200 years ago. Soon after that, many English people moved to Australia. England didn't send just anybody to Australia. Which English people originally came to Australia? Strange but true. The original English settlers of Australia were convicts who were forced to leave Europe. English convicts came to Australia long after the Aborigines first arrived. When did the Aborigines first get to Australia? Great! 40,000 years ago, the Aborigines arrived in Australia. That was probably the time when they invented the boomerang.
You did it! Aborigines invented the boomerang in Australia.
Hey, I could get used to this.
Click on me to get us started. Next stop, Australia, to watch the invention of the boomerang. Heads up.
No telling how good the Aborigines' aim was back then. Hey, there's Oswald the robot mailman. What's he gonna do to that Aborigine? I mean, how do you change something as simple as the invention of the boomerang? Whoa! He's gonna try to deliver the mail with it. Hit that recall button before he makes a special delivery. There you go. The boomerang was invented for hunting, not mailing. Now, back to the future. Whoa, that was some landing. Press the back button on the utility belt to leave the time machine. We need to... It does my CPU chip good to know that I've helped bring these guys back where they belong. Nice work, Notley. I guess my own innate intelligence has rubbed off on you. Still, this little nightmare's not over yet. Still more robots to find, more challenges to meet. Good luck. You'll need it. Let's take a look at that transquizzer and select another mission. Click on the inventory. Come on, we've come this far, but we can't save a robot unless we're on a mission. Let's take a look at that transquizzer and select another mission.
Money's the most fascinating invention of all time. Before money, people used the barter system. If you wanted a loaf of bread, you had to give the bread maker something you made in exchange. But if he didn't want what you made, well, you didn't get your bread. The world's first money were coins. Why were coins invented?
Oh, coins were necessary, you see, because people wanted to get candy bars out of candy machines, and everyone knows that you need coins for that, and the early machines didn't take bills.
It's true. For thousands of years, vending machines stood around in fields and meadows untouched by human hands. No one knew how to get the candy out of them. Then coins were invented. They were the keys that unlocked those sweet treasure chests.
I think Polly has an abscess in her wisdom tooth. Does she really think that vending machines came before coins? Oh, there's no telling what she's planning this time. Click on the inventory button to put away the transquizzer. I'll tell you what I'm planning, Rotley. I've sent Verna the Vend-Bot back in time to the invention of coins. If you ever want to see Verna again, I'd suggest you find these 4 clues: a hammer, a scale, chopsticks, and a cash register. Verna the Vend-Bot. She's our mobile vending machine. Of course, here on the mountain, the candy she stores is free. Polly must have programmed her to take coins. We gotta get her back here before snack time. Careful now, I'm gonna sense around here. Sensors on. Stand back now while I sense the place out. Hey, we're in luck. I'm sensing a mission clue in the painting gallery. Feel like browsing through the virtual collection? Just click on the machine, or go to the gallery in the back. I remember the good old days with the professor and all his artist friends. Now, just us and Polly. So are you ready to paint me a picture or what? Okay, Picasso, paint this. The wolves howl. Outside, the wolves howled because the haunted house had been taken over by an octopus and a dragonfly. The gallery's filled. If you want to start a new painting, you'll have to go back to something you've already started.
Good work. It seems you got the painting right. Grab the clue and put it in the inventory. Then let's move on. This floor's empty. Let's try another one. Great. I've got a strong reading in the professor's biosphere. I'm picking up a mission. One.
This question was millions of years in the making. What do you call a rock that holds an image of prehistoric bird feathers? A replica? A fossil? A dinosaur? Just a lucky guess. This one ought to give you a charge. Which animal is cleaned by small birds? An iguana, a sea anemone, or a rhinoceros? Yeah, so you got it right. Rotley, you're such a lightweight. But see if you can answer this. Which animal needs hollow bones in order to move about? An elephant, a spider, a bird? That was way too easy. This question might be beyond your reach. Which animal has a tongue that is 1.5 feet long? A gecko, a giraffe, a boa constrictor? Just a lucky guess. This question might be beyond your reach. Which animal can jump the highest? A grasshopper, an impala, or a flying fish? Everyone knows that.
Osteometer reading. This animal has bones that are hollow. They have to be light so that the animal can fly.
That was some smooth landing. Now we can open that box by clicking on the key on the console. That was nice work. I'm picking up a clue reading in the shrinking machine. Now we're back at the Shrink-O-Matic.
So, do you want to know about something?
Well, Clueless, you might as well know there's a mission clue hidden in one of the specimens. This hint should make it clear where it's hidden. Egbert is such an egghead. Once while he was studying his precious specimens, this animal picked him up with its claws and carried him halfway across the country. Egbert didn't even notice. My father had to send him a plane ticket home.
Plane ticket? I floated home on my own. I was able to conduct some wind speed experiments. Bald eagle. This noble-looking bird of prey is the bat honeybee. Cicada. A cicada is a small insect with an owl. Owls are birds of prey that hunt only at night. If an owl hears something going on behind it, it can turn its head all...
You think that's the right... The Shrink-O-Matic's dead. We've run out of power. Let's go down... Okay, all sensors indicate the... We need more energy. Put the correct batteries in place. One ring down, one more to go. Great job! Now hold on. That's always so cool. Now back to saving the world. This floor's empty. Okay. Choose carefully.
Bon voyage, Botley. That's French, you know.
Later! Not that I don't... I feel dizzy! Nope, not there. I guess we'll have to go back to the... You're looking for an animal with claws that can lift heavy objects. Choose carefully. We can't shrink me...
Bald eagle.
I guess it's time...
Happy trails.
Oh my! Oh, my head! We found it! Just pick up the clue and add it to the inventory. There are no mission clues on this floor. Okay, all sensors indicate that Polly hid a mission clue in the robot maze. We're back at the maze again. See the box down there? Maybe Polly has put something in there again.
You're so right, Botley. And this time, it's not going to be easy. Maybe you and your little friend should just give up now and go play with some of my old baby toys.
Oh, someday. Don't listen to her. I know you can do it. Remember, we have to program the robot to reach the bot. Oh no, it seems the commands weren't in the right order. Okay. Oh no, it seems the commands weren't...
too bad. Poor guy. He's either really brave or really stupid. Now you can arrange the commands in a different order and run the program again. Great work! The robot reached its destination, and we have our object. Who's laughing now, Polly? Beautiful job. Just pick up the clue. All right, we got all the mission. Polly didn't hide a mission clue here, but the professor's spaceship is missing. Maybe she launched it with some spare invention points. I hope you and your buddy enjoyed the void, because that's where you're headed. So, Polly, where'd you send it? I guess it's time for another space odyssey, Cutley. And here's your clue. I think you know what to do. Click on the telescope and we'll get started. Look, Polly's radio transmission is in the gravitational pull of the black hole. We have to knock it loose if we want to get that hint. Polly sends her 6 radio packets through, and it looks like a shower of comets is approaching. So watch out! If they get too close, turn the back of the ship toward them, and you probably reflected. Wow! Damage. That asteroid is a blade of maneuver. You got a blade of maneuver. You got another radio wave packet. That asteroid is obliterated. Blade of maneuver. You got another. Great. You got another radio wave packet. Nice shooting. You got a radio pack. All right. You got all the radio packets. Now we can decode Polly's hint. Here comes Polly's message, fresh from the brink of the black hole. Almost there, but it seems Polly left a grammatical booby trap. Hey, you made quick sense out of that messy sentence. Okay, now here's the next piece of Polly's clue. I couldn't make any sense out of that, but you managed to find a real sentence. Great. I couldn't make any sense out of that, but you managed to find a real sentence. Great. Great! You decoded one of the sentences. Not done yet. There's more to figure out. Hey,
you make quick sense out of that messy sentence. Something's not right. We gotta fix this sentence. Great! You decoded the entire hint.
Are 1 and 9 your lucky numbers? Is blue your lucky color? Is Friday your lucky day? People born under the sign of the bull are lucky people. Were you born between April 20th and May 20th? I am the bull, and I bring you good luck.
Great! The hint's unscrambled. Let's go to the start. Okay. Click on any of the constellations, and this machine will tell you a little bit about them. Polly's clue should help you figure out the right constellation. If you think you know it, then click on the constellation again.
Taurus is the bull in the...
Hey, you're right on target. Here comes the spaceship. Touchdown! Very cool. All right, we got all the mission clues. Now all we need is enough invention points. We've collected all the mission clues, but I'm not detect... Beneath... Ooh.
Answer this and you'll be ready to leap ahead. Which animal has a pale stomach? A frog, a brown bear, or a bald eagle? No, too bad. Boy, if you get this wrong, you'll really have egg on your face, Dotley. Which animal knows that a clean nest is a safer nest? A reptile, an amphibian, or a bird? That was way too easy. If you think you're so big, answer this one, Spotley. Which animal can have spots on its wings that look like eyes? A dragonfly, a manta ray, or a butterfly? Wait till next time. Are you sharp enough to answer this question? Which plant might prick you if you tried to pick its fruit? An orange tree, a papaya tree, a prickly pear? Wait till next time. Things are heating up. Check out this killer question. Which animal can survive temperatures of 110 degrees Fahrenheit? An iguana, a penguin, a blue whale? I knew you'd get that one. If you get this right, don't get a swelled head. Which animal inflates itself to escape its enemies? A shark, a rhinoceros, or a chuckwalla? Everyone knows that.
Camouflaged. Found. When this amphibian... Found. Desert cactus with edible fruit. Sharp needle.
Touchdown! You landed safely. Good job! We've collected all the mission clues, but we're a little short in the invention point department. I remember the good old days with the professor and all his artist friends. Now, just us and Polly.
If you want any extra invention points, you gotta paint me a picture. Okay, Picasso, paint this. The world is a topsy-turvy...
Let's see what Polly thinks. Hey, Polly, I don't hear any weird music. Time to return to the... We need to give Polly exactly what she asks for. Or... Ah, what talent! So take those invention points and let's go! We've got everything. We should go to the... I hope you're ready for more adventure. All right. Applause, applause! Hey, you're doing great. Start the wheel a-spinning by clicking the on button.
Okay, kids, it's Pollywood Squares with your host, Monty Monitor. Pull up a chair, answer a few questions, and you'll win the chance to rescue poor Verna the Vend-Bot before she sells all her candy and leaves nothing for anyone else. Your first clue is a hammer. The hammer will tell you what your mission is all about. Pounder, beetle, mallet, and maul. They're all names for a hammer, one of the oldest tools ever invented. Which part of your body has a bone called a hammer? That's right. Deep inside your ear, there's a little bone called a hammer. The hammer moves sound from your eardrum to your inner ear. Besides hearing, what else does the ear control? Good. There's liquid deep inside your ear that sends messages to your brain to help you keep your balance. The word balance also refers to an instrument used for comparing the weight of two objects. What can you weigh with a balance? Congratulations! Coins are small enough to weigh with a balance, and coins are what your mission is all about.
Wow, we're going back to the invention of coins. Oh, there's no telling what trouble Verna the Vend-Bot is getting herself into.
A pair of chopsticks is your second clue. The chopsticks will show you where in the world your mission will take you. Imagine eating dinner with two sticks. That's what chopsticks are. Skinny bamboo or wooden sticks used for eating food. Chopsticks were invented in which country? Good. In meals eaten with chopsticks, the food comes to the table already cut up. That's why you don't need a knife. Over 1 billion people live in China. On what continent is China? Good thinking! Asia is the largest of all continents. It also has the most people. Did you know that 3 out of every 5 people on Earth live in Asia? Which of the following countries is partly in Asia and partly in Europe? That's right. Turkey is a country in the Middle East. Turkey is where coins were invented.
Hey, we're halfway there. Keep going. You're doing great.
Your third clue is a scale. The scale will tell you who invented coins. This scale is called a balance. All you do is put objects into each pan and compare their weights. This type of scale was once used to weigh coins and other small objects. A symbol is something that stands for an idea. The scale is a symbol of what idea? Way to go! Justice is fairness. If you are just, you'll make fair decisions. The scales of justice symbolize the fairness of the laws. If the law treats everyone equally, the scales will be balanced. Who came to America in search of justice and freedom? Pay attention! Good for you! The Pilgrims came to America in 1620 in search of religious freedom. They wanted to live in a place where they could lead a just life and be treated fairly. The Pilgrims are famous for eating turkey. What people are famous for living in Turkey? You guessed it! The Lydians lived in the region known as Turkey, way before Turkey got that name. The Lydians invented gold and silver coins to make trading easier.
Vend-Bot's hanging with the Lydians. I only hope they're getting along. Come on, just one more clue to go.
Your fourth clue is a cash register. It will show you when coins were invented. The cash register was invented 100 years ago by the owner of a tavern. He wanted to keep a clear record of the money that came into his bar so that none of the workers would steal it. Cash registers hold money in the form of coins or bills. What do you call fake cash that looks real? There's no fooling you. If you make fake coins or bills, you're a counterfeiter. Real coins are no longer made from which of the following? Not bad at all. The world's first coins were made from silver and gold. Today, coins may look silver, but they're nothing but copper and nickel. Silver is a precious metal, first used to make coins around 2,400 years ago. When were coins first made? Very good. The Lydians made coins in 600 BC. Soon, the Egyptians started making coins. Buying and selling was changed forevermore.
All this talk about metals is making me...
Ready, steady? Then click on me to go.
Next stop, Turkey. The Lydians are about to invent the world's first coins. Think they'll succeed? Let's flip on it. Heads say they do, tails say they don't. Bingo! There's Verna the Vend-Bot, the robot vending machine. What's she doing with that Lydian mom and her kid? I get it. The kid wants to use the world's first coin to get some candy out of Vend-Bot. Can't blame him, really. But still, you better hit that recall button. Phew, that was close.
close. Ah, they're gonna use the coins to buy bread. That's the thing with money. You can purchase an item without having to trade something you made. Now, back to the future. Whoa, that was some landing. Press the back button on the... Hey, things are looking up here. We've added another robot to the roost. Can you say sweet dreams? Plotly, what am I gonna do with you? Are you trying to make me fail this test? I guess I'll have to make it a little tougher on you to get the next robot. All right, we still got places to go and robots to rescue. Click on the inventory to start a mission. Come on, we've come this far, but we can't save a robot unless we're on a mission. All right, we still got
Some people claim that human beings are the only animals who use tools. Plenty of animals use tools. Horses have been known to pick up a stick to scratch their backs, and chimpanzees use sticks to fish for termites hidden deep inside logs. What were mankind's first tools used for?
The first tools were hammers, screwdrivers, and wrenches. After all, people needed something to fix their televisions with.
Horrifying but true, Polly. Obviously, there were no TV repairmen back then, so clever humans invented hammers and screwdrivers to fix televisions on their own.
Please, you mean to tell me that televisions were invented before tools? How did people build TVs in the first place? With their teeth? We've got to get to the invention of tools before Polly goes too far. Click on the inventory button to put away the transquizzer. Well, Boobly, I've sent Hank, the robot repairman, to fix things once and for all. Try all you want, but there's nothing you can do. I've hidden the following 4 clues, and I bet you'll never find them. A fingerprint, a bus, an iron, and a penguin. Hank can fix anything. Where would I be without my weekly tweaking? We've got to find those clues and get them back so we can fix Polly for good. Hey, I'll need some... Stand back, Nick. Keep still while I sense around for clues. Bingo! I've sensed a mission clue in the professor's virtual collection. That's in the art gallery. Feel like browsing through the virtual collection? Just click on the machine, or go to the gallery in the back if you feel like creating your own work.
Just make sure you leave everything the way you find it. Not like Polly, always creating a mess.
Yes, there's a clue in the virtual collection. Let's check it out. Okay, Botley and Company. There is a clue in the virtual collection. You just have to figure out where. Would it be too much to ask you for a little hand, Polly? A clue? I'm thinking.
While Polly is thinking, let's go find a famous sculpture called The Thinker. It's a work of symbolic art.
Polly hid the mission clue in a painting, so we have to display the right work of art. Can you give us a clue?
Use your head to find a sculpture called The Thinker. Take a look in the category called Symbolic Art.
Now choose the correct category, then select one of the professor's works of art to view it on the digital display.
You can tell just by his pose that the man in this sculpture is thinking. How can you sculpt a person's thoughts? The French sculptor Rodin figured out a way to solve this problem by sculpting the thinker as an enormous muscular man. The sheer size of the thinker's body tells us that his thoughts weigh heavy on his soul.
No. I interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you this. I can't believe her. Just when you think you've finished a mission, she throws another obstacle at us. No problem. You can figure this one out.
All the work on this puzzle comes from Africa, and it is gorgeous.
Now grab the clue, and we're out of here. Terrific! This floor's empty. Let's try another one. Of course, the door's still locked, but you'll have no trouble getting the combination.
Hurry! I'm growing weak with hunger.
It looks like you have to solve an addition problem to open. You got the first lock. 2 more to go. This time you'll have to solve a subtraction. All right, you got 2 locks. Just one more. You'll need to know how to multiply to solve this problem. Ready? Try again. Try again. I don't think that number's right. Try again. Try again. No, I don't think that number's right. Try again. Try again. You did it! I knew Polly couldn't keep us out. We're in the kitchen.
Just the right combination of delicate flavors.
All right, you've won, and now maybe he'll shut up.
Thank you so much. And please, this is for you.
All right, take the invention. No mission clues here. Let's try another floor. Great. I've got a strong reading in the professor's biosphere. Oh, yes, I'm def... We're underground again. Ooh. on you, but which animal leaves large footprints that hold water that other animals drink? A kangaroo rat, an elephant, an orangutan. I knew you'd get that one. Don't jump to conclusions on this question. Which animal is moist, slimy, and jumps? A toad, a frog, or a grasshopper? I knew you'd get that one. You've got to take this question warts and all. Which animal is dry, warty, and walks? A toad, a frog, or a grasshopper? Just a lucky guess. Hey, Dumbo, figure this one out. Which large cat likes to spend time in groups called prides? A lion, a cougar, or a leopard? Big deal, you got one right. You're just galloping through these, aren't you? Well, this ought to rein you in a bit. Which striped animal can travel in herds as large as 1,000? A beaver, a mountain goat, or a zebra? Everyone knows that.
Skycam spots. A large bird found. Color monitor and found. The only large cat that spends time with other cats. Lives on the savannah in prides of one male.
Hey, nice landing. Click on a key on the console to open the box. All right. Let's move on. There's no mission clue here. Okay. All sensors indicate that Polly hid a mission clue in the observatory. Cool. I sensed another clue in the robot maze. We're back at the maze again. See the box down there? Maybe Polly has put something in there again.
You're so right, Botley. And this time, it's not going to be easy. Maybe you and your little friend should just give up now and go play with some of my old baby toys.
Oh, someday. Don't listen to her. I know you can do it. Remember, we have to program the robot to reach the box. We're back at the maze again. See the box down there? Maybe Polly has put something in there again. Nice going. You had him in the palm of your hand the whole time. Just put the clue in the inventory and... I'm getting a strong... Here we go again. Polly's launched another one of the mission clues into space. Man your battle stations.
I hope you and your buddy enjoyed the void, because that's where you're headed.
So, Polly, where'd you send it?
Here's a hint. Just don't waste time sitting there looking stupid, or you'll never be able to retrieve it.
have no idea what's in store for us this time, but we have no choice. Click on the telescope. There's nothing we can do without more power. Time to take a no doubt. There are no... We need more energy. Put the correct batteries in place. Terrific! Now on to ring number 2. Wow, that was fast! Now hold on tight! Wasn't that cool? That was some jolt. We've got 100% energy now, so let's go save the world. No mission clues here. Let's try another floor. There are no... We've got to get that transmission out of the black hole's clutches. Otherwise, we won't get Polly's hint. Polly's hints are 6 radio packets thick. Great! You got another radio wave packet. Nice shoot. You got a radio... Nice shoot. You got a radio packet. It deflected. Another asteroid bites the dust. Nice shoot. You got a radio packet. Great! You got another radio wave packet. All right, you got all the radio packets. Now we can decode Polly's hint. We're back at the alien decoder, just in time to retrieve Polly's message from the black hole. Almost there, but it seems Polly left a grammatical booby trap. I couldn't make any sense out of that, but you managed to find a real sentence. Great. Hey, you made quick sense out of that messy sentence. Okay, now here's the next piece of Polly's clue. Great! You decoded one of the sentences. Almost there, but it seems Polly left a grammatical booby trap. Great! You decoded one of the sentences. Almost there, but it seems Polly left a grammatical booby trap. Great! You decoded one of the sentences. Okay, now here's the next piece of Polly's clue. Decoding operation is completed. You broke the code.
My brother's name is Pollux. I am Pollux's twin brother, Castor. We look alike because we are twins. Do you think we look exactly alike? My brother's star shines brighter than my star. My star is orange, and Pollux's star is green.
Way to go! The hint is unscrambled. Now we just have to go to the star chart and figure out where... Click on any of the constellations in this machine.
Gemini me...
Hey, you're right on target. Here comes the spaceship. Touchdown! All right, we got all the mission clues. There's no mission clue here, but notice the missing spaceship? I wouldn't be surprised if Polly launched it with some spare invention points.
Get ready for a fun-packed thrill ride to the bottomless pit.
Give us a fighting chance, Polly. Where did you send it?
I guess it's time for another space odyssey, Cotley. And here's your clue.
I have no idea what's in store for us this time, but we have no choice. Click on the telescope. Look, Polly's radio transmission is in the gravitational pull of the black hole. We have to knock it loose if we want to get that hint. Polly's hints are 6 radio packets big, and it looks like a shower of comets is approaching. Wait a minute, you got another radio wave.
Nice shooting.
You got a radio pack.
Comet deflected, no damage.
Wait a maneuver! You got another radio wave pack. You got another radio wave packet.
Nice shooting.
You got a radio packet.
Deflected, no damage.
Another asteroid bites the dust. That's it. Now it's time to decode Polly's message. Here comes Polly's message, fresh from the brink of the black hole. Get ready to use the decoder. Something's not right. We gotta fix this sentence. Hey, you make quick sense out of that messy sentence. Not done yet. There's more to figure out. I couldn't make any sense out of that, but you managed to find a real sentence. Great. I couldn't make any sense out of that, but you managed to find a real sentence. Great. Hey, you make quick sense out of that messy sentence. Not done yet. There's more to figure out. Hey, you make quick sense out of that messy sentence. Something's not right. We gotta fix this sentence. Decoding operation is completed. You broke the code.
Can you see my sharp claws? I have 2 claws, but I am not too scary. They call me the crab because I have claws. I am difficult to see because my stars do not shine brightly. Ancient people thought that I was the gate between heaven and earth. Souls traveled from heaven to earth through my gate.
Way to go! The hint is unscrambled. Now we just have to go to the star chart and fix... Okay, now it's time to click on any of the constellations, and this machine will tell you a little bit about them. Polly's clue should help you figure out the right constellation. If you think you know it, then click on the constellation again.
Cancer.
Way to go! You picked the right constellation, and now the ship is heading back here.
They got that!
All right, we got all the mission clues. Now all we need is enough invention points. We need 3,000 total. We've collected all the mission clues. Back in the painting gallery.
Hey, Polly. That's right. It's time once again to paint Polly a picture. See if you can figure this out. The flying TV set. The woods were crowded with starfish. They didn't hear all the buzzing flies. Why? Because they liked watching the flying TV set.
The gallery's filled. If you want to start a new painting, you'll have to go back to something you've already started and... We need to give... Nice going. Let's take the invention points and move on. We've got everything. We should go to the... We made it. I hope you're ready for more adventure. Welcome back to the Wheel of Invention. As our current champion, it's your turn to spin the wheel. Just click the on button.
Don't touch that mouse. You're tuned to the most happening game show on Earth. It's Pop Squares with me, your happening host, Monty Monitor. Today's grand prize, the safe return of Hank, the robot repairman. Your first clue is a fingerprint. Use it to identify what you'll be investigating on your mission. No two fingerprints are alike. That's why 100 years ago, police in England became the first to use fingerprints for catching crooks. Fingerprints are the ridges on our fingertips. Why do we have fingerprints in the first place? Yes! Ha-ha! The ridges on our fingers make it easier to pick up objects. If our fingers were perfectly smooth, everything would slip right out of them. Many four-legged animals grasp objects with their two front limbs. What don't humans do with their two front limbs? Right! People's front limbs are their arms, and people are the only animals that don't use their front limbs for walking. Even our closest relatives, the apes and chimpanzees, use their arms for walking. When humans first started to walk with their legs only, their hands became free to make things. What did humans make first? You are correct. Once humans started to walk upright, their hands were free to make better and better tools.
So it seems Polly sent Hank, the robot repairman, back to the time in history when tools were first invented. Keep going. You're doing great.
Your second clue is a bus. Next stop, the place where your mission will take you. On your left, ladies and gentlemen, you can see a bus. One of the world's very first buses was a sightseeing bus that drove tourists around the interesting sights of New York City. Who became famous for refusing to give up her seat on a bus? Yes! Rosa Parks was riding on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama, when a white man told her to get out of her seat. He thought he had a right to Rosa's seat just because she was black. When Rosa refused to budge, she became a hero. Rosa Parks helped to start a movement to treat everyone in America equally. What is that movement called? That's right! The civil rights movement wants everyone in society to be treated fairly. That includes righting the wrongs inflicted on black Americans ever since the days of slavery. Where did many of the slaves in America originally come from? Yes, Africa is the continent that a large number of American slaves came from. Africa is an amazing place with a rich history and cultural tradition. Human life began in Africa, and that's where tools were invented.
You did it! Tools were invented in Africa. Keep going, we're almost there.
Your third clue is a new iron. The iron will lead you to the people who invented tools. An iron uses heat to press the wrinkles out of clothing. Before electricity, irons were heated up by placing them in the fire. A modern electric iron is each of the following except what? Correct. An iron helps you perform a task. That's what makes it a tool. It uses the power of heat to help you perform the task. That's what makes it a machine. But irons are no longer made from iron. Iron is a metal found underground in a mixture of metals and non-metals. What's that mixture called? All right. To get pure iron, you have to separate it from the mixture we call ore. Once humans learned how to extract metal from ore, they were able to make stronger tools. Which of the following early humans did not know how to extract metals from ore? Rock and roll! During the Stone Age, humans had not yet learned how to extract metals from ore. Stone Age humans made the world's first tools, but they could only make them from stone.
Okay, so Stone Age humans made the first tools in Africa. All we have to do now is find out when tools were invented.
Your fourth clue is a penguin. The penguin will tell you when tools were invented. Penguins are killer swimmers. Like porpoises, penguins can leap in and out of water when they swim. What kind of animal is a penguin? Nice job! Penguins can't fly, but they swim better than any other bird on Earth. Birds are the only animals in the world with feathers and forelimbs used for flying. Birds evolved from what animal? Dynamite! Ha ha! Birds aren't related to the famous flying dinosaurs named pterosaurs, but they did evolve from dinosaurs, believe it or not. When would you be guaranteed not to get stepped on by a dinosaur? T-Ruxulent! 2.5 million years ago, dinosaurs were long gone from Earth. But there were humans, and they were using tools.
We did it! We did it! We now know that... Ready, steady? Then click on me to go. Okay, Stone Age man is about to invent the world's first tool. That took place in Africa millions of years ago. Let's check it out. Whoa! Hank the robot repairman is delivering a television to a prehistoric cave woman. She doesn't even have cable. Just 1 second. The world's first tools weren't made for fixing televisions. Hit that recall button before Hank changes channels on history. See? The first tools were used to help people prepare their food. Now, back to the future. Whoa, that was some landing. Press the back button on the utility belt to leave the time machine. Hey, things are looking up here. We've added another robot to the roost. Can you say sweet dreams? Another
robot's safe at home. I bet you think you're the smartest little robot in the world now, don't you, Gutley? Well, you're not as smart as I am, and I'm going to make the next mission so tough you'll beg to be taken to the scrap heap.
No time to pat ourselves on the back. Select another question so we can save another robot. Click on the inventory to start a mission. We really should start a mission.